Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Aquarius. So Aquarius, as usual, I'm doing a reading with my own tarot deck, so the cards that you see are from this deck. So your message today, Aquarius, is very simple. It seems like, is as straightforward as it wants to be, because it's nothing that wants to be too complex or too difficult to understand, because right now it's all about the integration and the balancing of your masculine and your feminine sides, but from this mental or maybe conscious point of view, because it requires a lot of trust and it requires a lot of seeing the unseen. It's like, in order for you to see the magic unfolding in your life, you need to trust that you are going to be protected, that you're not going to be left alone, that actually there are really big energies coming, not to your rescue, but they are there to support you. They are there to help you, and they are there actually to bring justice to your life. But there is this conscious part in you that needs to give way, in a sense, for the unconscious to be more integrated, or to come to light, or to step into the room. Actually, it's like it's been on this periphery, right? So it's almost like you have been too rational, or too decided, or too set in your own ways, that nothing new actually is coming from that purely masculine standpoint or point of view. And here the guidance is all about the magic wanting to manifest in your life, Aquarius. But in order for that to happen, it's like you need to trust that both the conscious and the unconscious, the masculine and the feminine, the reason and the heart, they need to be blended, they need to be balanced, they need to be in the same page. And actually here, very specifically, they need to be integrated in the same room. So we're beginning with you showing up here as this King of Swords. What I heard from this King of Swords was, let's go straight to the point. There's something that I feel like you are eager to resolve or decide or come to a conclusion, or come to a decision. You don't want any BS, right? You don't want no fooling around. You don't want no games. It's like you want this, what I'm hearing right now is like this cutting edge truth, whatever that means for you, Aquarius. It's like you want a cutting edge truth, something that, will pop into your mind, I want to say, and most of all, right, this conscious awareness, this conscious mind of yours that is being represented here by the masculine side of your mind, the rational part that wants to know exactly what it is that you need to do and go for it, right? There's a lot of it's like the action required here, it needs a decision, it needs clarity, and this is what this masculine input is bringing to you, right? This is it's almost like the two sides of the brain, right? I feel like the masculine side, or the more proactive, objective side, is the left side, I believe, right? And the more unconscious or subconscious or intuitive, artistic, creative mind is the right side, which we use which we use less, especially being, I am right-handed, right? It's like I write with my right hand. Maybe people who write with the left hand, you know, have this other side of the brain more integrated. But it seems like you, Aquarius, you are leading with the masculine side, which feels very like a very traditional, very straightforward point of view. One that, you know, once something is clear in your mind, then you know where to go, then you know what to do. But the guidance here coming from this magician is saying the cutting edge truth that you're looking for is underneath this hat. And it is more divine, more simple perhaps than you think, but it's still yet to be seen. And with this mentality, with this very straightforward, logical, reasonable mind, the magic cannot be seen, cannot be perceived. It's like the magician only shows what is underneath this hat to those who are a lot more imaginative, or you know, allow their imagination to run wild and to believe. It's like believe in magic is what allows somebody to see the magic. But you, it's like you want something that is like a proof, or like a scientific data almost. It's like there is something that you, it's like you need the cutting edge truth. It's like, you know, you need the short and simple message that will give you this green light that you can, you know, that maybe your mind, right, your masculine side of your mind is requiring to act, to do something. But what this magic is wanting to show you, or wanting to, it's like give you a hint, right? It's like here's a hint, or like a glimpse of what you can find once you allow this mind of yours to believe in the magic, believe in the unseen, believe in the invisible, believe in the ethereal, is to trust in what you cannot see. With the Two of Swords, the twos to me are the steps forward, and for some reason, because of the airy element of the swords, this was talking about stepping on clouds. So there is a lot of unknown, right? It's like stepping on clouds is not like stepping on earth, where everything is so solid and so dense and so, well, stable, right? It's like stepping on something that you're not sure if this is going to hold you, requires a lot of trust. And this is what the magician is saying. If you don't believe that you're going to be held, that you're going to be, you know, caught, or like that you are going to be stable, even though you don't know really the nature of, you know, a cloud being able to hold you, or even like hold your thoughts, right? Now that I'm thinking about, you know, the clouds, it's like you have to rise above the clouds so that, you know, you don't get caught up in your own thoughts, because it's like this process of like filtering, right? You have to rise above the clouds, so you have to step on it instead of being immersed in the clouds. And this is what I feel like you need to trust. You need to trust that if you go a little bit higher, or maybe, you know, it's like trying to go to like this ethereal realm, right? This cosmic divine realm where magic is, it's like the magic is everywhere, right? So it's like the realm of the magician where they reside. It's where you're not at the moment. But the way to go there, the way to step into this territory is trusting that the moment that you, it's like, it's almost like defying odds, right? It's like if you believe that you can do it, no matter how much you're not seeing, how much, you know, you're not seeing any proof that your mental side, especially the masculine, more objective side, requires. You're going to start giving way to the Queen of Swords to emerge. And this is the blending that, you know, this magician is trying to bring forward. So it feels like, you know, the magic to manifest needs the masculine and the feminine together. But if you keep on leading your life based on, you know, sensible decisions and things that make sense and things that are reasonable, or just thinking with your conscious side, right, and not giving way to the unconscious or to the subconscious that is coming through here as the queen with this more subjective part of your mind. So it's like, you know, the other hemisphere of your brain that is, you know, more artistic, more creative, more imaginative, more emotional perhaps, because you see there are these two are coming from the same suit. So in a sense, they have the same nature. It's just that they have two perspectives or 2 points of view that when united, when walking together in the same direction, but in order to do so, you need to trust what you cannot see, what you cannot have the proof of, right? It's like, it's stepping down from the more masculine side of your brain and letting this more feminine side step into the conversation and actually step into the room, because the Tower card here is coming through as the room where it's almost like this center of command, right? It's like I'm seeing this as like this board, right, where the decisions are made. It's like the point in your mind where decisions are made. And it feels like this, it's like this headquarters for your mind. It's now reminding me of that, oh, what is that movie? That it's like this child's movie that is just gorgeous. And it's all happening. Is it Joy? I feel like the character's name is Joy, but I cannot remember the name of the movie. It's a Disney movie or a Pixar movie, and you know, it's like all of the characters are thoughts and emotions that are inhabiting her brain, and they all convene in this headquarters. This is how I'm seeing this tower, right? It's like the headquarters of your mind, and how when you make decisions based purely either on the masculine or on the feminine, it's like you're leaving out a great portion of what would bring a truly balanced, just, fair decision, right? The Justice card here. It's like this is emphasizing that when you allow the feminine brain, the feminine hemisphere, the subconscious area of your beingness, of your consciousness to come through, to be in this headquarters, it's like you're bringing things to a more balanced state. It's like you are the one bringing justice to yourself, because you are listening to the voice of not just your masculine side, but also the feminine side. And I feel like in order to believe in the magic, there's something that is really subjective about that, but also it requires trusting what you cannot see, right? It's like, because the 2 swords here are the 2 swords that each one of these characters are bringing to, it's like, so one step is with the masculine and the next step is with the feminine. And there is this, it's like the balance of walking, right? We're never walking with the 2 feet on the ground always at the same time. And that's perhaps how it feels, or how this magician wants to show you, Aquarius, that stepping on clouds, it's actually just becoming lighter, right? It's like lighter steps, and you can do so here, right? Because it's like, in order to bring justice or to manifest a just, balanced, harmonious life for yourself, it's like you have to make the decisions with these two sides of yourself, of your beingness, of your consciousness together, right? And, you know, one always giving way to the other. Because, you know, think about the moments that you are walking. You're never walking with the two, you know, feet together, right? Left and right feet together at the same time. It's like whenever one is on the ground, the other is not. And whenever the other comes to the ground, the other lifts. And this is what I'm feeling. It's like, this is how you turn your steps, you know, into lighter steps, into like, giving you the sensation that you're walking on clouds. So you have the power, in a sense, to manifest this magic, manifest this balance, manifest justice when you reconvene, when you gather in your headquarters, in your mental headquarters, the masculine and the feminine. And this is what gives way to a new thought. The Knight of Swords. It's like, this is the child, in a sense, of this marriage, of this dynamic, of this connection between the masculine and the feminine. When these two are united, then a new thought can be birthed. Then a new thought can be, it's like I'm seeing this, you know, again, going back to that movie that I can't remember the name. But if you know the name, let me know in the comments. It almost came, but it's okay. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know. So there is this scene at the very end of the movie, and you know, it's an old movie, so I hope I'm not spoiling the movie for anybody here, but there is this, you know, there is this new emotion, this new sensation that develops, right, through this process of growing up, of, you know, every other emotion being having, you know, gone through this huge journey through, you know, memory lane. And now it's reminding me of the Capricorn reading that was talking about this important trip going down memory lane, retrieving some sort of very important, crucial object, or like, actually not the object itself. The object was just carrying the memory that, you know, was strengthening or reminding how strong Capricorn is in, you know, manifesting their own dreams, in a sense. And I feel like there is something similar for you, but here it seems like this memory lane is not actually to go back to the past. It's just to allow both sides of your brain, or your masculine and your feminine, to work together in the same space, making decisions together and balancing each other. So it's like, if you are too masculine, right, if you are too objective, if you are too focused on the practical side of life, and, you know, having the clarity and then going for it, it's like the magic will occur, it will manifest in your life when the feminine, more subjective, more emotional, more, it's like, it's the intuitive, maybe perhaps even like the emotional intelligence with this straightforward, very rational mindset, right? It's like when these two are walking together, then the steps can be lighter, like walking on clouds, because it's like the headquarters will be in harmony. The decisions will be fair, will be just, for your own good, for you to manifest, you know, this highest potential of magic, right? And enchantment and just beauty. But most of all, for this to brew or to be birthed as a new, it's almost like I'm seeing a new pathway, right? A new neuron, or a new thought coming to life. Because this is this is the byproduct, or this is the outcome, or, you know, whenever these two are together, it's like they are able to, yes, bring balance, but also bring balance through a third thing, through another thought. It's not just a matter of my way or the highway, or, you know, whatever, right? It's not just a matter of being too masculine or too feminine. And, you know, this goes beyond gender, right? Of course, we all have the two energies in ourselves, which when they are put in the same page, right? When they are in this balanced state, then you're able to, it's like, see the value, see how important the two are. And so it seems like it's interesting because, you know, my mind went just blank, because it's like, I feel like this is the power of this new thought. It's almost like this is going to give you the clarity, but also from this, it's like this mental clarity that is this bright light that feels like a blank slate, right? It's like so powerful. It's coming from a different space, but it's coming from the blending of the two. So I feel like this is the clarity that you were trying to have here, you were trying to find here, but not including the feminine side. It's like you would never have this bright idea. It's coming through as a bright idea, right? It's so bright that now it's like you're stunned, right? That you're able to, you know, make this thought come through. But it's because now things are balanced. Now you are, you know, reconvening your masculine and your feminine sides all together, making the decision, right? It's like the communion in making a decision. So Aquarius, I am going to pull more cards for you, as well as the astrological runes in the extended reading. So if you want to join me there, I'll be very happy to see you. You can find the link down below. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.